Okay, folks, thank you so much. Well, we're finished with the Kubo Express. I guess we're doing the marvelous thing today. And my next guest, folks, another totally amazing woman who has come up with a concept that is also very, very, very amazing. And her whole dream is to get the product on a competitive global level. And that has started happening already. I'm going to talk to my guest, and she's here. Show some love for Freda Obeng-Ampofo. There we go. Oh, Freda, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's really good to have you.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, I've heard so much about you and the product and everything, and we're going to get into that, you know. But you grew up in Ghana? You were born here. That much I know.
Yes, I did. I was born in Ghana. I grew up here till about 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, and then kind of the traveling happened.
Okay. Yeah. And you went to?
We were in Switzerland, and we went to the US, and then I started traveling to other parts of the world.
Now, what caught my attention is this product that I heard you were the brain behind. This is made out of shea butter.
Yes, it's actually all shea butter, almost 98% shea butter. The goal was to provide a solution to a problem and also to provide experiences. So essentially what you see here is just the regular shea butter that you use. It's just that it's really, normally people love shea butter, but it's hard for them to smear on, so they would rather not use it. Or the people who go above and beyond to actually use it because they know it's good, they tend to find it a bit pungent, so they don't like the smell. When I came into the market, I wanted to find something unique. What's going to be so unique about Kaeme shea butter? And for us, for Kaeme, for me, it was about adding value to what we already had. And how I did that was to make it softer to put on and also to make it smell good. So you don't have to worry about putting on perfume. But it's also not your cheap perfume. It's very luxury feeling smell. And so that's sort of the solution aspect of the whole thing. And then talk about experiences. When you put on Kaeme, we want you to get this luxury feeling. Feel like you're on top of the world, you're on cloud 9. You're feeling like a big person, you know? Yeah.
Now, what attracted me, because I know shea butter is big now. You know, everybody is into shea butter, you know. And so I was kind of fascinated when I heard that you had put something with shea butter, but it was getting attention. What is that unique thing that, you know, because it's not easy to do what everybody else is doing, but angle it in such a way that you get to break through the...
Well, so I talked a little bit about the solution aspect of it, but also the experiences. But the other sort of angle is that we have so many shea butter producers here. I wanted something that was truly Ghanaian, but something that could also truly go global, that anybody, anywhere can just grab and be pleased about, not just the packaging, but also the content in the product. So for us, for Kaeme, it's about the texture, it's about the smell, it's about the packaging, it's about the complete customer experience. So when you take any of our shea butters, first and foremost, they're all color-coded. They're like that for a reason. Ghana is very colorful. But also the texture, it's quite smooth. Once you put it on, it smells really good. It doesn't overpower you. It's subtle enough that you feel like you have something on, but it doesn't overpower you. It also doesn't make you greasy. So we're trying to strike a balance. We listen to our customers, we see what the market wants, we see what the demand is, and we provide a solution to it. So it's easy to smear on, it smells really good, without taking away any of the original benefits of shea butter. So it's just like your normal shea butter from the village, that's slightly enhanced.
Let's how did you get into this? This was not your training, this is not your background. What motivated this whole idea of getting into shea butter?
So I am one of 5 kids, I'm the youngest one, and I'm the only girl. So as you can imagine, I grew up a tomboy. I was with my brothers every Saturday.
How many brothers?
4. We'll go biking. They'll put me in front to fight all the other guys at the park. I really grew up tough. My mom was always traveling, so it was my 4 brothers, my dad. My dad would do the cooking, everything. So at some point, I think my mom was starting to feel like, oh my goodness, this girl is turning out to be a guy. I need to intervene somehow. So then she would buy me the pint rubber type shea butter and then black soap. And I traveled quite a bit, so I'll just take them with me wherever I went. And for me, that was my sort of beauty thing. That's all I knew. For the longest time, I didn't really know all these big brands, L'Oreal, L'Occitane, all those people. I had no clue who they are. You could put me at a grocery store to buy you cosmetics, and it would be a complete failure. But I was okay with that because that was all I had known. So over time, I started researching and mixing things up. So I've done this for over 10 years. So I tell my customers, this is something I've done for myself over the years. And I laugh about it because I'm my own experiment. Until it works for me, I am not taking it for testing, and it's definitely not coming to you. So every single product that you get has been tested on me. At least for now, it's been over 10 years, and I'm still okay. So you can be rest assured you'll be okay. So I've used it for years. Normally what I do is, I'm a very personal person, so when I have, it's a friend's birthday or their wedding or something, a special moment in their life, I'll make a special shea butter or black soap or lip balm or something really nice. If it's a guy, I'll make aftershave or something that's very manly. And I'll decorate it, put it together and give it to them. When I returned back to Ghana, I started doing that for friends and family, and it just kind of blew up, completely blew up. People started coming back to me. I did one for a friend's wedding as my contribution to her wedding, so I did the favors, and she just kept getting so many calls. And so at some point, just decided, let's make this into a business. So I said, okay, well, I'm a bit busy, and I want to make sure I'm putting my all into this if I'm going to do it. Eventually, long story short, I decided I'm going to do it. But if I'm going to do this, again, it has to be a good brand. So that's when I sat down to think about Kaeme. And Kaeme is actually a tree word. I think a lot of people get confused. They call Kaeme, Kaeme, you know.
It's actually Kaeme.
It's actually Kaeme. Remember me or forget me not. So the reason I chose Kaeme is because Kaeme is short. In terms of publicity, advertising, it's very short. It's just 5 letters. It's easy to put on anything. Very easy. But Kaeme also because when I give you this product as a gift, I want you to remember me every time you use this. If you bought it yourself, I want you to remember the brand every time you use it. Every time you're taking a shower and you feel so good about the shower gel that you use because it's Kaeme, we want you to think of Kaeme. We want you to think of the person that gifted it to you. More importantly, when this product makes it global, which it will make it global. In fact, we're already in 5 countries at the moment.
2 countries.
We're currently in France. We're in Paris. Yes. We're in Côte d'Ivoire. We're in Benin. We just currently finished a deal with Burkina Faso. We're in the US, we're in Zambia, and then we're working on another one in Cameroon as we speak. So it's catching fire. It's just, it's quite amazing actually. So the last 2 Christmases, we weren't on social media at all. We were not on social media, it's just by phone and word of mouth. And we sold out before Christmas, the past 2 Christmases.
Wow.
It's only February this year that we decided we're going to go online. So then we set up a Twitter and Facebook account. And our first video that we put on there, it caught about 28,000 viewers in 72 hours. Just like that. And so the word of mouth has been amazing. The demand has been amazing. But the whole point is, when you use Kaeme, it's all about remembrance. It's all about feeling good. And we carried that whole Kaeme experience throughout your first point of contact with us. From when you order till when you get your order delivered. We want to ensure each of those steps reminds you of Kaeme and the experience you received. Like, you should feel like a queen or a king or queen when you buy Kaeme product, because we like you to feel that way with the use of the product, but also the way we treat you, the customer service. We're very big on customer service. If you buy it and you don't like it, we want no questions asked. We'll give you your money back.
Really?
Yes. You can keep the product. We'll give you your money back.
Satisfaction guarantee for your money back.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I say that to customers and they're like, are you sure? Because Ghana people will run you bankrupt. Well, I tell customers all the time, and up to today, as I sit here, I haven't had one customer bring back their product or ask for a refund. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is what I keep talking about, you know, and it's very, very encouraging to know this is produced in Ghana by a Ghanaian.
Yes.
And it is getting attention. What, Paris, all the other
Paris, Zambia, Burkina Faso, Benin, US, Cameroon.
Fantastic. What's the ultimate goal? What are you, where do you see this eventually?
Goodness. This is going global. I mean, we're already there. I think we're not in people's faces right now, because I've kind of halted a bit of that, because I want the product to systematically grow and improve in quality. I'm a big fan, because of my development background, I'm a big fan of monitoring and evaluation. You know, it's like iterative learning. Every time there's something wrong, you learn about why that happened, and then you find solutions to it. So the reason that the product is not all over the place now is because we want to grow systematically. We don't want to be taken out of the oven before we're baked. We want to bake over time. And we're definitely going global. That's not even a question. I mean, the amount of demand we're getting is just amazing. So I guess I'm giving ourselves like 5 to 7 years. We'll be on the same level as L'Oreal, L'Occitane in Paris.
Show some love, man. I love that. Wow. What have been the challenges?
Oh gosh, minor challenges, but very important. I've had a big thing with printing here, getting good quality. So I'm a big fan of quality over everything, and just getting the right printers to print the right words. Always find myself fighting with printers. So the product, the letter has to be crisp. People don't understand that. They're like, but it's okay if it's crooked. No, it's not. Yeah, no. And I've had a printer take back about 5,000 CDs worth of prints, because I said it's not, it's pixelated. I see, and they don't even understand. And you would think that that's the industry. So when you say pixelate, so that's been one of the frustrations. But you learn to deal with them. What I'm doing now is I have about 4, 5, 6 printers that I deal with, depending on what I'm looking for. And I have to take them through my own training. We sit and we talk about it. I said, this is a Ghanaian product, but it's a global product. And we need everything to look like something that's being sold globally. So, I mean, we've had ambassadors come in and buy it. We've had people. The demand has been amazing. And,
fantastic.
You know.
Just love. I've been so engaged in Kaeme. What do you do to relax?
My gosh. There's a lot that I do. So I'm a marathon runner, which kind of part of it goes into what I do. I run a lot. So I've run about 5 marathons my whole life in Paris, London, Washington, D.C.
Really?
I recently did the Accra International Marathon. So I run a lot. I enjoy it. I also hold workout classes for women entrepreneurs, because I know that it's hard to run a business when you don't have a lot of funding. I also cook. I don't cook for fun, but when I cook real food. I'm a big fan of no chemicals, all of that. So I don't use Maggi and all of that. I really come up with all these. Just like I mix things to make this shea butter so unique, I actually mix my own spices to create my own scents, to create good food, like food that you eat and feel good about it. So those are the things that I do. Every now and then I take like a weekend off to a resort or something just to chill.
Wow.
But yeah, some of the things I do.
Is there the love life? Is there a man hanging somewhere in there?
I knew this was coming.
For the benefit of my crew members, they are very, very interested in that.
Wow. I was dating someone, but we just recently broke up. So,
so there's an opening. There's a vacancy, folks. Taking applications. Should there be a runner or something?
No, honestly, just be yourself. Honestly, you don't have to make shea butter or run. Or, you know, people have all these highly conceived notions about who Freda. Everyone is waiting for who Freda is going to marry. It's quite scary, actually.
Oh, really?
But yeah. If it was left to me, I'll live in some far, far away land in some village with a farm where I just create my shea butter and just make good things for the world, really. But, yeah, no drama. I don't like drama at all.
Oh, okay. Freda, is there any way, well, how can people contact you? I'm sure.
Absolutely. So if you go on our website, www.kaeme.co, we have all our information there, so that's your first point of contact. If you need to reach us by phone or by WhatsApp, it's 050-701-1213. Again, 050-701-1213. Or you could also send us an email at hello@kaeme.co.
Okay.
hello@kaeme.co. But we're also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter as Hello Kaeme. So you type in Hello Kaeme, you should find us. And I can't wait to give you the extraordinary Kaeme experience.
Show some love, man. Well, the information is on your screen right now. So, but this is it, folks. I'm very, very big on supporting our own, because that's the only way we can get there, man. All the people that we import from and do all the stuff from is because they support their own. I beg. And this is our time to rise to the occasion. And it's great. We saw the Kobe people earlier. We've seen the Kaeme now. And all they are talking about, we're going to take Ghana global. And that's where we need to be. Freda, thank you so much, so much, so much. All right. Let's take a while, folks. We'll be right back.
If you're having as much fun as I am, stay tuned. If you're not, you need deliverance. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.